All right, it's hard to find some pot in the state of Kansas, but alas, I have. So, let's see here. Oh, this thing, I can't remember what I had in it at one time. Oh, weed. I grew weed in it, all the drainage holes. Mostly every pot I grew weed in. Why not? Let's see here. Now I use my weed growing lights to grow cactus, so full circle. Thought I was gonna have to drill a whole bunch of holes in this, but this is back when I used to just poke holes in with a razor blade and call it good, but I'm no longer that 23-year-old guy, so. Whew. Yes, you need drainage holes. Yes, yes, yes. God dang. All right. So, I got a bunch of rocks I collected down by the river. Use those. Man, I talk about weed a lot, but this is what I used to do in my weed pots too. Make like an inch or two buffer. I'm a fucking pothead, what do you know? But create like this little buffer before they enter the pot, and shit drains out. What do you know? But all right, so there's some rocks in the bottom. Now we're gonna switch over to the super mix. God, this is pain in my butt already. I wish it wasn't in here, but it don't matter. What's done is done. Oh. Get a nice pour on it. We're gonna go about right there. Oh. All right, let's check this out. All right, flatten the playing field. There we go. Now we get to decide, are we going up? We're going up. We're gonna make this one full pot. This isn't gonna hold as much as I wanted, but yeah, it's all right. So I'll dig down a little bit. Bam. So when you put these in here, they're going to be standing. So you can gauge it to where you want the top of the heads to be. I kind of like standing them in there with rocks. This one's a little taller, so well, you just situate it a little taller. I want these pretty close, so I have to remember that as I'm going. I might forget, and you can just pull them up, but it doesn't really matter how they're spaced, because once you start packing the stuff in here, you can situate them pretty good. Based on previous go-arounds. Bam, bam, bam. These are all going to be connected together like roots in the ground, like trees in the forest with mycelium, I tell you what. hopefully they just cover into one big mat. So after I got a certain fair bit of the way done, you just got to grab one, pull it back, use your fingers, drop it right in between the cracks. Don't worry about these, I'll come back by with a paintbrush later and get all these out. Just trying to fill gaps so they're all evenly spaced. All evenly spaced. No touching pots, no touching each other. Hands to yourself. All right. A little taller on that one. If it'll stand. There we go. That's a little one we can poke in. Not in here. Oh. Here's a big tall one. It's going to be taller than everybody, so I'm just come over here and take a claw out, stick it down in there. Bam. It's a little empty over here, so fill that gap up a little bit. Bam. It's a double-headed one. Roots are nice. Got a little tore up in travel, but that's all right. Dig down a little bit, plant it in there. Nothing to be scared of. You're gonna water these for like 2 weeks to a month anyway, so the roots will heal. By the time they do get water, they'll be ready to go. All right. So if it looks like I'm guessing at everything, it's because I am. That's just the way it is. This one has sulfur and it looks way better. So it's going in. Oh. But this is the heaviest organic material mix I've made for them so far. So I'm just experimenting right now, and I have one tray of them that I have to water every week because they're so dry. They dry out in like a day and a half. But they're probably like 5% organic material. So, I mean, that's why. But I live in a somewhat humid, or supposed to be humid environment, so I thought I needed that, but God, with my other cactus, watering those on top of it adds a lot of time, and I don't have much time, so I want to be spending it doing more fun stuff, like grafting cactus or talking about cactus, not watering cactus. I don't know, I just have to do a lot, so I'm talking crap, but it's not that bad. Let's scoop some of this out just to make it easier. We gotta fill in some of these gaps. So. Bam. Fill, fill, fill. Oh. God, they just go on forever. Bam. This is that one I showed that had that crazy root. It was all crackery. It's got the good root on it, and it's going in. Bam. Yeah. I love them. That one's funny. Let's get another big one in here. All right. So along the edges, go in between, wrap them all around. In between. Okay. Bam. Now it's close to where you want it. I would say to just stop. Anything I've learned with this cactus is just do little steps at first, sit back and wait, see what happens, and then decide from there. Ugh. But yeah, like, there's really nothing to it. You just got to make sure they're evenly spaced and no grains touching organic material, just so it don't start rotting and get all squishy. But as long as you make sure of that, you just got to look at stuff, and everything comes together pretty easily. This one's a deep one. Okay.